Oskaloosa, Iowa is our location today, and the venue is Dross Field, as a doubleheader in Heart of America Athletic Conference Soccer kicks off shortly between the Pioneers of Mid-American Nazarene and the Statesmen of William Penn. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Justin Burtis, and I'm pleased to have you with us today. I'll be calling both games on this afternoon doubleheader, and both are critical for each school. We'll first turn our attention to the women. The Pioneers enter 9-3 overall and are 5-1 in Hart play. They're receiving votes in the national poll and are tied essentially for second in the Hart standings. Win here would be a huge boost to their hope of hosting a game in the conference tournament, as they have a couple of big-name schools left on their schedule. They enter on a 4-game win streak and carry a big trio up front that has given problems to every team. Meanwhile, the Statesmen are 6-7 overall and are 1-5 in Hart play, and they are 10th in the standings. And while that sounds dire, a number of teams have 2 wins right now, and an upset at home would be a huge swing in their favor, as a couple less teams will be taken to the postseason dance in this year's format. 2 wins in a row and an offense that looks a little better, has some confidence. We'll look to test one of the better goalies in the conference. So let's get to the starting lineups. And first, we'll start with the Mid-America Nazarene Pioneers, coached by Bryce McClanahan, assisted by Alvaro Beltran, Ali Haniff, and Alana Castaneda. In numerical order, number 2, Laura North gets the start. Senior is 5'6", out of Olathe, Kansas. From Madrid, Spain, standing 5'4", a freshman, getting a start is Andrea Ruiz. Number 5 is Rachel Slack, junior 5'4", out of Phoenix, Arizona. While wearing number 7 is Brianna Reed. The sophomore is 5'3", out of San Diego, California. Wearing number 9 is Alvia Villagomez, junior 5'1", from Whittier, California, well, out of Olathe as well. Standing 5'8", the junior, number 10, is Savannah Moxley. Number 11, Maria Garcia, sophomore 5'7", from Valencia, Spain. And gaining the nod is number 12, Briley Johnson, the junior 5'4", hails from Topeka, Kansas. Ana Sanchez Garcia, number 14, is a sophomore 5'3", out of Bogota, Colombia. Number 18 is Alyssa Gladhart, sophomore 5'3", out of Phoenix, Arizona. And rounding out the starting 11 for Coach McClanahan is number 25, and she is in goal. The sophomore 5'7" from Las Vegas, Nevada is Kaylee Barnhard. She is the goalie in this 3-4-3 formation for the first-year coach, with Reed and Garcia, the left and right backs, Ruiz, the center back. Number 5, Slack, is right above them in the bottom of the midfield 4, which also sees Gladhart on the left, Johnson in the center, and North on the right. The powerful front line for this team consists of Villagomez on the left, Garcia in the middle, and Moxley running the right wing. Then for the William Penn Statesmen, who are coached by Jamie Highcock, assisted by Simon Brown, Daniel Rodriguez, grad assistant Amber Matthews, Yuri Dos Santos, and Paul Ledsham. We will get their lineup after the anthem, which is about to take place.
The Statesmen are coached by Jamie Highcock. He is assisted by Simon Brown, Daniel Rodriguez, Amber Matthews, Yuri Dos Santos, and Paul Ledsham. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Number 4 is Kathy Niles, the sophomore, is 5'4". She hails from Pahrump, Nevada. While number 8 is Iris Navarro, the freshman, 5'5", fresh off a hat trick, hails from Ontario, California. Wearing number 10 is Isabella Parami, the sophomore, 5'3", coming from South Jordan, Utah. While out of St. Joseph, Missouri, standing 5'2", the freshman wearing number 13 is Zoe Ganley. Wearing number 38 today is Vanessa Hamilton, the senior, 5'3", is from Manteca, California. While out of Carroll Stream, Illinois, 5'8", 5'4" freshman is number 16, Caitlin Felaney. Sophomore, 5'8", out of Fortin, Colorado, wearing number 17 is Lillian Couga Fountain, while wearing number 18 is Sierra Parrish. The freshman, 5'5", is from Canoga Park, California. Getting the start is number 19, Maddie Graham, senior, 5'5", from Lehigh, Utah, while wearing number 21 is another freshman, number Erica Tam, 5'5", from La Palma, and out of Australia, the Gold Coast 5'9", freshman, number 28, Isabella Davies, in what is expected to be a 5-3-2 for Coach Jamie Highcock. Erica Tam and Isabella Davies will be the far backs in that, with Couga Fountain, Ganley in the middle, and Niles to her right. Maddie Graham, Bella Parami, and Iris Navarro will start in the midfield, and unless something's changed, it will be Caitlin Felaney running alongside Sierra Parrish on top for the Statesmen. It is a chilly day here in Oskaloosa, Iowa, as it is probably somewhere between 45 and 55. The sun is out. There's not a cloud really in the sky, at least around Oskaloosa. It's a beautiful day, and the sun giving a little warmth on this cold day, but watch out for that wind. It is absolutely howling out there, and if you see any of the flags, even the midway flags are almost blowing over from this gust, which is coming from straight ahead of your camera towards us in the broadcast booth upstairs high above Drost Field. It is certainly a blustery day, and the Statesmen get the honor of attacking with the wind first. It's essentially going left to right, and the Statesmen who come out in the home white with the dark blue lettering and numbers. It has a bit of gray that fades from bottom to top on the front of the jersey, the white socks and shorts, and Vanessa Hamilton in goal to our left in the all-red. Meanwhile, the Pioneers of Mid-America will be going right to left, and they're going Barnhard is the red top and the dark blue shorts. The team wearing dark blue with red stripes on the front and white lettering and numbers on the front and back. And so we are underway here in Oskaloosa on this Saturday as we head towards the end of Heart of America Conference play and the postseason tournament to come, as this is Isabella Davies making some pressure on Gladhart, who's all the way back. Still forced back is number 18. Still looking to play out of the back our Mid-America at the moment. Caitlin Felaney is going to earn the first corner kick of the match, as she comes in, steals the ball, and puts it off a blue jersey. And so a chance now for the Statesmen early. Talking to Coach McLaren before the game, he said they do have a couple injuries, but he said his side is good to go, and he's excited for this one as Bella Parami serves it up. Looking for Davies in the middle. Off one head, it's going to fall for Maddie Graham. Can't get a good shot away. Graham again plays it out to the top. Turning, Iris Navarro, she's going to let fly, and it's off ahead there of number 14. That's Garcia with the block, but it'll get out of play. Sierra Parrish will have the throw-in, and she will get the help of the wind. She's got a pretty good handle on it with the arm. She can throw at a distance, but she gets a good boost here going with the wind. As McLaren's team will look to use some possession to bring it forward. He said in this wind, it's going to be hard and to keep everything on the ground. So you can see they're already up in the air, and it was knocked down, but still coming forward on the right side. That should be Moxley. Forwarded ahead towards Garcia. Huge space over here for Villa Gomez. They laid across to her. Hamilton's backing up. Villa Gomez gets it, and Isabella Davies gets right in front of her. Plays it back to the top. This is Johnson looking for a shot. Dishes it off to the near side. And now the Pioneers looking for a good break here as there's a shot taken on it. Zoe Ganley who steps up, as that was number 5, Slack, stepping up and trying to get the shot away. Pass in the middle. Bella Parami overruns it, and that will allow Gladhart to get there. Back. And stepping in, Kathy Niles wearing the black headband and number 4 in white with the good interception. And slowing it down and passing it from far to near side was Navarro. And that will miss her target, so it is out of play. And it looks like the Statesmen have changed it up because Navarro was doing such a good job in the last contest as a forward. She gets to start up top with Felaney, And Sierra Parish has moved back in the formation into the midfield as Cougar Fountain wins a header. Touchdown. Reed. The Pioneers trying to settle it. Played over to the right side. That's to North. She's going to lay it on for Moxley to run at. Moxley against Kathy Niles, working down that far side. Moxley with a couple nice moves, still has the ball at her feet, driving towards the side of the box. Niles can't make a tackle, and it will be off of Zoe Ganley. First corner kick coming up for the visitors. These two teams have not played that much. That's because this series of contests started just 4 years ago, once both schools were in the heart. And in 4 contests, the Pioneers have won 3 of the 4. 2 years ago, here at home, however, the Statesmen got their only win against this school, against a Pioneer team that was receiving votes. Service comes in, it's headed towards the top of the 6, headed by number 18, as Gladhart came in and tried to hit it on goal, but it was off her head and moving the wrong way, and so it will be a missed shot for the Pioneers. And Zoe Ganley will tee it up. She's going with the win, as I have said. As Vanessa Hamilton gained the starting goal, as Riley Ludwig has a injured arm, still in a cast. Left one over on the far side. She is out there trying to support her team on. Great touch, though, here by Villa Gomez. Hands it off to number 11, Garcia. Tries to roll a shot on, and Hamilton gets her first save of the game. Great little 1-2 combination by number 9 and number 11, as Garcia ran right down the middle, got the ball, but couldn't get a good shot away. Getting in the midfield is Gladhart. Again, into the feet of Garcia. Good work by Ganley. Cougar Fountain can't win it away from Gladhart. Still loose. Taken over by Moxley. And she'll roll it over to the far side where there's a little time and space. Played right back towards the middle of the Statesman defense, and the through ball misread there, I believe, by Garcia, who thought it was going behind her. And so it will go to Hamilton, who has experience playing goalie in high school and was actually recruited to a JUCO for a goalie position. When she got here, she ended up switching over to a more attacking role. Has not played goal as her times as a Statesman until now. As Fellaini's back pass towards Davies, a little off the mark. Heavy touch from her as well, loses out. Villa Gomez plays it through the feet of Isabella Davies as the Australian trying to win the ball back to the Statesman, and does, because Gladhart can't hold on. Just about 5 minutes into this one. No score as of yet. These teams do get their shots away. As the Statesmen enter the contest, as Bella Prami wins one for Parrish, looking to get to Navarro. Throws one back towards Caitlin Fellaini. It's going to get to her. It's rolling away from goal, though, towards the corner flag. Scantering over is Reed to stay in front of number 16 in white. Fellaini can't quite play it through the legs of Reed, but it's out of play for a throw-in for Parrish. This time she's going into the wind here on this near side with the throw-in. Comes over towards the end line. Reed heads it kind of dangerously back towards the top of the box. It comes to Cougar Fountain, and it's a shank off her right foot. High and well wide. Statesmen fourth in shots a game. They average close to 16.5. Meanwhile, they are fifth in shots on goal a game, as they are close to a 9 shots on target a contest average. That one is curling with the wind straight out of bounds, and that's going to be the problem. Talking to Simon Brown before the game, and he said the wind is going to be a factor, and it's going to be a tale of two halves, because one side's probably going to be under siege because they can't clear it. The other side is going to take full advantage. So can the Statesmen make some hay while they're on the side that favors the attackers? That will be out for their second corner kick of the match, courtesy of Isabella Davies. He was also confident in the Statesman ability after a couple good games on offense to link up with that ball over the top and get some chances against this back three, which is contrary to Coach McClanahan, who was talking about keeping it on the ground, as Parami puts that off the side netting. Normally pretty great with her deliveries on set pieces is number 10 in white, but that one just not taken cleanly, and I think the wind pushing it again a little to our right didn't help matters, because any spin put on the ball going that direction is going to be heightened and increased, and so that's probably why that one didn't quite stay in play. As we'll be out for goal kick and restart this time out to Garcia, number 14, wearing the red headband is what we're going for. Out there wide, and this one to Moxley, who's going to hold it up. Garcia looking to make a run in. It's off a body, though. Picked up by Moxley with steam and pace. Gets around Niles. Can't get around Erica Tam, and it will be going in favor of the Statesman. Meanwhile, this Pioneer team, seventh shots a game, averaging 13, 8th in shots on, close to 7 a contest. As Parrish loses the ball, courtesy of North. Now Parrish gets it again, off one deflection, still trying to bit the ball forward, but stepping in nicely was Garcia. And now into the middle. Davies makes a good interception coming back on the pressure defensively. Good touch by Navarro to settle it right at her feet. Erica Tam's going to get to this one. Navarro's pointing towards Isabella Parami, who's making a long run, but there's too much pace on that one. It'll go to the hands of Barnhart. Goalie stats as Barnhart plays this one after it came back to her. On the year, 11 starts and appearances, 9 goals allowed, and 36 saves for the goalie, who wears number 25, as that one did not go out on the near side. Picked up nicely by Villa Gomez. Looking to find open space. Pretty even so far, 10 minutes in. A couple chances, but nothing really dangerous for either side. Hamilton with a save. Nothing so far out of Barnhart, who's going to have to play this one. She's coming off her line in a foot race with Fellaini. She's going to get there first. Quickly restarting, getting open space. This is Gladhart. Gladhart dribbling forward. And a bad touch there by Johnson in the middle. And Iris Navarro didn't get going quick enough, and so Sarah Parrish's through ball attempt goes for naught. Barnhart, 36 in the NAIA total rankings there in goals against average, as she's given up less than a goal a game. She is pretty good herself, and also testament to this defensive structure from Coach McClarahan. And actually, both Pioneer teams, if you look at their scores, as this run rolling, and Villa Gomez almost is able to get to it. Stepping up, though, Kuga Fountain deflects a shot attempt. Parami just puts it up in the air. It's going to bounce towards this near side. Running over is Reed. Number 7 passes it along, and picking up is the junior Rachel Slack. Puts one over the top, and it will roll harmlessly to Hamilton. Meanwhile, for the Statesman, Vanessa Hamilton, first start, third appearance of the year. 2 goals allowed, 4 saves, and a win that she picked up in relief last time out. As the Statesmen were able to double down and get an important win on each side of the program against Mount Mercy. Fellaini takes it over for the Statesman. Nicely done to play it off of Gladhart. Keeps it going. Plays it towards Navarro. Couldn't get around the shoulder of Ruiz, who's going to shield and get it to the goalie Gladhart. Or Barnhart, excuse me. And you can see quickly just how fast this Pioneer team wants to play out of the back. Very possession-based. You can see that they spot the space. They have players coming backwards into areas vacated by white jerseys and wanting to play from the goalie to the defenders who are on each side of the goal box on any goal kick opportunity. Touch by Gladhart, facing the wrong way. Chip over the top again, and not on the same page as Villa Gomez, and so Hamilton again will pick it up. Statesman will make a sub, and it's Brianna Roberts, a freshman 5'1" from St. John's. Antigua and Barbuda as Moxley makes her way over around one defender. Looking across. Brilliant play through Tam. Touch in the middle. Turning back to Moxley. Shot is across the face of goal.
By giving to the Salvation Army, where your donation supports struggling families.
The junior, wearing number 10, made a couple of nifty moves on the far side. Got it to Garcia, who tapped it back, but she couldn't direct her shot on goal as Erica Tam will come out of the contest. And the Antigua and Barbuda native will take her position up top. That pushes Navarro back into the midfield, and Parrish will take over that left wing-back role, as she has played just about every position for the Statesman. Good win by Navarro. That's her more natural territory in the midfield, and she's very good at winning tackles for the Statesman side. Bella Parami is also the one that makes this team tick, and she's laying it out for Parrish to chase. But right on top of it is Garcia, and calmly plays it around her. And that last interplay between Moxley and Garcia just highlights the top three of this Pioneer team that has done so much damage over the year, as this is Caitlin Fellaini trying to play it through Gladhart, who again does great defensive work. Caitlin Fellaini still down on the deck, slow to get up. The Statesmen take over. Roberts, heavy touch. She's able to rescue it. Dribbles around one. She's got Parrish slowly arriving on her left, but she gets taken down and loses out. That will be a foul against number 18 as she takes down Moxley. The stats for that forward trio for Mid-America. Moxley, 6 goals, 4 assists. Garcia, 5 goals, 4 assists. Is almost getting that one as Roberts. Instead, it goes the other way. Johnson, 4 goals, 1 assist. Between all three of them, 79 shots, 42 on target. The rest of the team combined has 80 shots, 43 on target. So they've done half the lifting for this team. And they've also combined for more goals and assists than the rest of this Pioneer squad. They have great chemistry and have really come on this year. As again, they're trying to float it in to Garcia, that time courtesy of Johnson. But it's read well by Ganley, who's kind of the captain of the back line. Really the one responsible for making sure everyone stays organized, as Kathy Niles is trying to make an interception, and Bella Parami is going to get called for the foul, pushing down Moxley, who had run into the middle. So a free kick opportunity called about 25 yards or so. Closer to 30, but straight away, but again into the wind, as Hamilton will stand on the far post and try and set up the wall. Standing over it, Slack, number 5 with the black headband. Runs up, takes a low ball that's loose, still trying to get it. It is anyone. Shot rolls on. Hamilton save, rebound, and she's able to hang on. And it was Garcia, number 11, with the shot. As it ricocheted off a couple players, came out, she took it. And running in late was Gladhart, sniffing for that rebound. And a foul was called. So even if she had gotten there, Pioneers were called for the infraction. But dangerous plays. Instead of taking the shot, smart play to roll it into a bunch of legs and just hope that something happens. Fellaini with a nice little backheel pass right there, as Cougar Fountain now sends it into the air. Davies has moved up. Fellaini trying to head it to her. It comes right back to her. Caitlin Fellaini rolls one towards the top of the box. Davies picks it up, loose, and turning away with it is Johnson in the white headband, waiting for the referee to give her a little room, and she tries to lead it to Gladhart, and she was a little behind the play. Statesmen get the throw. So far, 3 shots for William Penn, 6-2 on for MNU. And that last one, despite the foul, was probably their best-looking chance. But Vanessa Hamilton so far has been up to the task, is sliding in as Roberts, but can't keep going because she went to ground. Cougar Fountain off the head. Tap past Davies. Via Gomez. Chips one up. Kathy Nile says she has it. Plays it off her right knee to Cougar Fountain. Under pressure, Davies couldn't bring it under her spell. Great step in by Maddie Graham, wins it back. And Bella Parami has an option to her left. It's Parrish, who's going to run after it. Looking for Brianna Roberts to make a run, who's not really responding with any movement forward. So Parrish will now roll it into the middle. Fellaini with a touch. Trying to go now to this near side. Overlap by Iris Navarro. Can't reach her. Excellent defense by Reed to win the ball back for the Pioneers. North. Kind of put it into an area for Garcia to get to it. Now Parrish comes over looking to win it. It's right on the sideline. And the referee said it has stayed in play. So on we go. Slack with two white shirts around her plays it back. And the Statesman trying to put a lot of pressure here on these back three and force a turnover, which Navarro does there. Can they respond? No, as a back pass towards Graham gets picked off by Johnson. And now Fellaini's got her do-si-do partner going. She's got her left arm around Reed, and around they go once, twice, and down goes number 7. And that will be a foul against Caitlin Fellaini. Literally looked like she had her escort position with her arm, and the arm of Reed inside of it. Couple fouls against the Statesmen so far. None for the Pioneers, who put it out of play on the far side. No subs as of yet for Mid-America, with a bit of smaller bench. As I said, Coach McClarahan saying that they have a couple players injured. So as of yet, not rolling with any substitutes. This one put out wide to Moxley. Kathy Niles steps out, puts it out of play. Be a throw-in on the far side, and a sub for William Penn coming up. It looks like Morgan McClendon will be the one coming in if my eyes do not deceive me, but it is far away, as the throw-in will be taken on the far side by Reed. Reed steps up, throws it to the top of the 6. It's bouncing off a couple players. Falling, that's to Johnson, and it will be a foul against MNU. And I believe Johnson the guilty party. Now sub coming in for Mid-America as well. Hearing that it will be Maddie Graham who will be coming out as the Statesmen pick up a foul against the visitors. And she'll be, McClendon will replace Graham. Here's Zoe Ganley driving one towards the net. It takes a hop and it goes right into the arms of Barnhard. As Ganley put everything she could behind it, and it took one hop to the goalie. And here's Ganley again stepping up. Pressured from behind, as it will be Lyric Henderson coming into the contest for Mid-America. Tap back. Here's Iris Navarro. Lets it go, and that's an easy scoop save for the goalie in red and blue down to our right. Navarro has one of the better shots on the team. Certainly has pace and distance measured out, as Parami can't win a tackle against Garcia. Here comes Moxley storming through, lays it off to Garcia. Hamilton backing up in goal. Garcia around one, shot left foot into the back of the net. And with 23 minutes to go, it is Garcia who opens the scoring, the assists from Moxley, and it's Mid-America 1, William Penn 0. In the 23rd minute, in the 22nd minute of the game, a great link up between the two forwards, and once again, they are doing the damage. For Moxley, that is her 5th assist on the year. Give Maria Garcia her 6th goal. If Moxley and now Garcia both have, as that will go off of Fellaini and then off of Reed for the third corner kick of the match for the Statesmen, each have 6 goals. That would give Moxley 17 points, though, as she has 5 assists, 2 points for a goal, 1 point for assist. Garcia now with 16 points on the year, so those two almost dead even. Just 1 assist separates them, as Parami will set it up on the near side. Sends it towards the penalty area, floating back towards the goalie. It's loose as Barnhart goes down. No foul. Ganley! Oh, Zoe Ganley! Top shelf where the mom keeps the good stuff. William Penn goal, and it's number 13, who just seconds later ties it up. It's William Penn 1, Mid-America 1. An absolute blast from Ganley as that one loose off the corner kick, and she threw everything into that right foot, perfectly into the top corner. What a strike. 1-1 and 2 goals in the span of about a minute. For Zoe Ganley, one who doesn't put a lot of goals on the board, she's got her second of the year, good for 4 points, unassisted, as that was off a number of players. And just like that, the Statesmen are back in it. They are rewarded from the corner kick. Loose off the head of Fellaini, and it comes out wide. Niles with the header, and Navarro can't track it down. McClendon did come in and replace Maddie Graham. So now she's at the bottom of the midfield trio. As that one read by Navarro, almost makes the interception, cuts back, has it, settling, dribbling backward. Good work. She has really shown in the past few games that she is catching on to this system and has really been someone that I think the coaching staff are very happy about, as Fellaini wants to roll this into Roberts, turning on the afterjets. Roberts almost gets there, but Barnhart gets off the line in time to scoop it up for the visitors. As it was Villa Gomez coming off, replaced by number 15, Lyric Henderson, the senior 5'4", is Arter Gardner, Kansas. So Henderson now up top with Moxley and Garcia. Fellaini taken down. It will be a foul, I believe, or it's a throw-in going to the Statesman's favor. Either way, possession to the home side as we reach about 20 minutes to go. Pretty good first half. The teams have really battled here, and I'd have to say the Statesmen are stepping up. For a team that is receiving votes and is playing a number of the top teams already, William Penn has stayed with them. The stats so far: 7 shots per side, 3 shots on target per side. I'll have to see again if that changes when the teams switch sides after halftime, with Mid-America going with the win as Parami can't curl something on. Look at the bounce it took. It was going from right to left, and it spun back towards the end that these Pioneers are defending. Parrish almost was able to get the corner throw in a cross, but she put a little too much pace on the ball on the wraparound, and so it will be a goal kick for Barnhart. And number 23, Brittany Severson, ran for the contest for the Statesmen. The sophomore 5'1" from Omaha, Nebraska, takes out Roberts. So change up front as the Statesmen rotating through a couple strikers who are trying to put some forecheck on and to give a turnover just like that as Parrish steps up, wins it. Parami, great turn, eludes 2 defenders. Severson gets it. Right behind her is Garcia, looking for the 1-2 with Parami, who instead turns towards the middle, puts it towards Navarro. It finds Caitlin Fellaini, can't bring it down, and it comes back into the middle. Picking it up, that was Villa Gomez, who's still in the contest. She's moved back. Johnson's still in. North is still in. So Gladhart, number 18, is the one who came out. Don't always get the subs because no one is down on the other side to tell us as this one almost put through, and arriving was Garcia, but right on time was Ganley and put it out of play as the Statesmen almost give up an opening on the back end, but good hustle prevents the gates from opening. It'll be a goal kick as the ball rolls out on the far side. Navarro had a hat trick in the last game against Mount Mercy, and that got her up to 11th in goals in the conference, 13th in shots a game, as she's really come into her own. As that one played right to Johnson. Plays it up over the top, only one defender back, as this is Henderson the sub with options to her right, top of the box. Villa Gomez looks to cross it into the middle. It's holding up. Parrish, great work. Boxes out. Gets the ball, and now the Statesman wanting to break quickly. Caitlin Fellaini's got Reed shadowing her. She's going to turn and burn. Caitlin Fellaini's got a step, just barely a step. Fellaini with Severson in the middle. It's slowly rolling, and a couple players spilling over Barnhard, who's down. The referee is not going to give a foul, I believe. Or no, he has given a foul, perhaps to Severson for a push. Is down also is Garcia. Good cross by Caitlin Fellaini, just a little too close to the goalie. And Garcia a little slow to get up, but up she comes, which is good to see, as both players were jostling to try and get there before Barnhard, and they both tripped up and over the goalie. And we are good to go. Lots of backspin as it catches the wind, and it just dies close to the top of the mid-circle. Parami can't make a tackle, nor McClendon on the follow-up. Davies will step up, and they'll play it now from near to far side. Down goes Villa Gomez. Takes a deflection, and off of Reed's foot, it will go out of play for a throw-in for the Statesman. Davies started the year as a forward, but she's slowly been moved to this defender role. Oh, an important stab made. That was from Villa Gomez, as that through ball was dangerously placed between defenders, and Fellaini might have been able to get to it with options. But instead, number 9 stuck her right leg out and deflected it. And it was picked up by Barnhard, which is allowed because it's a deflection, not a pass. And so the Pioneers play out of their back end, as back to Davies started the year as a forward and is now taken up and accepted this role of wingback as she tripped up with Henderson on their own accord, as both kind of got their feet entangled with each other. It'll be a throw-in as Villa Gomez ties the right boot. Oh, that's the left boot. Played back to Reed. Slack. Moving from left to right. Now decides to come back, and it's right into the chest of Lillian Kuga Fountain. Fights through tackle. Plays it to Bella Parami. Looking to spring Caitlin Fellaini, she does. Fellaini's got a little work to do before it rolls out of bounds, and she's not going to get there in time. And she was just a half second late in realizing that one was launched from Parami. You can't blame Fellaini, as that was a ball that just rolled to Bella, and she punted it from left to right, hoping that Fellaini would get there, but no back English on it, so not a chance for number 16. Two-thirds of the half gone already in a pretty fast-paced first 45. We're down to about 15 to go as Fountain tries to get it to Davies. That's out of play, and it takes a touch off the Aussie. Reed will throw it in.
No tax increases, no price controls, no creeping socialism. Let's support market-based reforms and competition.
Oh yeah, that's the way to compete.
Paid for by Americans for Tax Reform. Visit atr.org.
Foul given up by William Penn. We'll try and keep you updated on some other contests happening as Evangel's playing Grandview. Graceland's playing Mount Mercy, Benedictine at Baker, Missouri Valley against Culver Stockton. Rounding out this match day's fixtures here on this Saturday. It's loose, picked up. This is Moxley. She's driving towards the end line. Curls it, and it's off of McClendon. Second corner kick coming up for Mid-America as this Mid-Am team, 5-1 overall, 9-3, sitting fourth, but is tied with Benedictine for third. Its overall record, that is the difference at the moment. Benedictine 11-2, Pioneers 9-3 overall. Evangel just above them at 5-0-1. So depending on how results pull out here, this Mid-America team could inch closer to that second spot as Villagomez drives it towards the middle off the head of Moxley. And it's out wide for a goal kick. Meanwhile, the Statesmen now one game behind a clustered mid-pack as Grandview, Culver, Stockton, Missouri Valley, Baker, and Clark all have 2 wins. Well, some of those teams playing each other, upset here will get the Statesmen closer to the 6 teams, I believe, that go to the conference postseason dance this year instead of 8. So still something to play for here for this William Penn side that only has a few elder members on its team. A lot of freshmen and sophomores in the starting squad throughout the season. Is missed by Davies. She's going to let Fellaini play it. Knocked away by Reed. Fellaini again looking for the throw-in. Gets it. So your Parrish is on the far side. She will come over to this near side to launch it in. As can the Statesmen get something after their set-piece goal from the corner kick? Can they get some offense generated from the throw-in? 5 options in the box. McClendon standing just about at the top of the arc. 3 defenders back for White. A lot of defenders back for the Pioneers as here comes Parrish. The throw is towards the inline. Navarro takes it, and the flag has gone up on the near side. Good line held by Mid-America. And the Pioneers will earn an offside call against the Statesmen, and they'll restart to Reed. Pitched up the near side. Trinity Jones, freshman 5'4", out of Bonner Springs, Kansas, into the match. And that one chipped by the Statesman out for another goal kick. She's taking up residence here on this near side, number 13, in the blue and red. Didn't quite see who she took out, but Villagomez is now in the middle. So it looks like number 5, Slack, was the one who made way for number 13, as we have about 11 minutes to go here in this first half. Poked away off the leg of Kathy Niles, which is key for the Statesman. Otherwise, that was through. And the ever-dangerous Garcia was behind Niles. She probably would have gotten to it, but now once again, here comes the Pioneers. Niles misses with a tackle. 4-on-4 are the Pioneers. Driving and stepping in front is Niles in front of North, who wins it back momentarily. Poked away from Garcia, hustling over Villagomez. Thought about the shot. Takes it. Now tries to drive it into the box. Great work by Bella Parami to get in front of her. McClendon will step up against Moxley. Navarro with a swing and a push and a foul. So Villagomez will put it on the ground. 2 in the wall for the Statesman. Probably be on the range on a good day. Not even in range with this wind. Chipped up towards this near side. Taken down off of Henderson. And then Niles will do the prudent feint and launch it deep and it's out of play. Sub for Mid-America as Garcia will come out. Number 11 will be replaced by number, looks like 23, Olivia Hogue, the freshman 5'4" from Gardner, Kansas. Thrown in towards the area. McClendon there defensively. Fountain sends it down the line, and it takes a touch off of a Mid-American Nazarene player. It looks like, yes, it was off of Johnson. And now Davies fighting for position, gets the ball, plays it around the wrong shoulder, so Reed hits it back the other way. She was trying to go to Fellaini down the line. And now Navarro stopped the clock. Will be getting a talking to for the referee as she was looking for it out of bounds. And then kicked it into Moxley, who was taking a tumble. And so it will be a foul. No yellow card. 8:41 to go. Via Gomez. As we get the clock rolling again, 8:40 and counting. Looking over her options, stutters, steps, and makes a bad kick at that one, curling it straight out of bounds, and the Statesmen will have the throw-in they thought they had just a few seconds ago. The wind absolutely howling out there, blowing towards us in the commentary booth, a couple stories above Drossfield. McClendon with a miss of the tackle knocks down Moxley, and this is going to the pocketbook as the referee. McClendon is getting a yellow card for Morgan McClendon. McClendon picks up her first yellow card of the season as she was pretty errant in that attempted tackle. And now this is better for Villa Gomez. Good service last time from far out. Now she's closer in, has an angle. 5 blue jerseys on the far side of the 18-yard box. 1 near the top of the arc. Davies, the lone one in the wall. Hamilton at the moment standing right on her goal line, and actually her right foot is in the net. There's the whistle from the referee. Sent deep, back post. Hamilton well off her line. Kind of got a punch to it. It's Lutz, comes back out to Villa Gomez, who resets. Takes it nicely onto her left foot. Villa Gomez, rising shot, curling. Oh, goodness. It arrives late. Loose, chipped in. And Villa Gomez serves up a delicious ball that bounces from this near side to far, and a couple players from Mid-American Nazarene miss. But arriving late to the scene is Briley Johnson, and she has the goal that gets this Pioneer side back on top. And with 7:55 to go in the first half, it's Pioneers 2, William Penn 1. Her 5th goal of the year, give her 11 points. Villa Gomez, if you want to credit her with the assist, would pick up her 4th, her 6th point of the season. Now the Statesmen look to respond quickly, as they did after the first goal conceded to Mid-America. Certainly can hold their heads high. They're defending on that set piece, not good, but you can also blame some of it on the wind. That on a normal day, that ball probably sails over the net, but because of the wind, blew it back into play, and that allowed it to kick towards the far post, which resulted in the loose ball goal. And they've been getting a couple chances, have these Statesmen. As Navarro, great lift up off the right foot. Fellaini's going to get there. Severson's headed towards the 6, curled towards her, sent right back past Fellaini, out of bounds for a throw-in. So Sierra Parish trying to serve something up that will help the Statesmen out. It's towards Parami, touches it, and it will be off of her for a goal kick, as she couldn't juggle it and keep it in bounds. Nine shots for on now for Mid-America, 7-3 still for the Statesmen. Davies pressuring. Cougar Fountain puts it up. Fellaini had her back turned the wrong way. Now she's trying to run after this one. Dangerously loose, and Barnhard comes off. And good work by Ruiz, number 3, to stay in front of Caitlin Fellaini. As Barnhard puts it out wide, we're rolling again. This is Garcia. Kate Fellaini has had a pretty good year, just hasn't gotten all the goals she probably wished she had. She's had a couple games where, as Niles misses a tackle, Fellaini has gotten some chances, but just can't quite get anything on target as Cuckoo Fountain pops that one back up. And you can tell she wants to score. She gets a little frustrated with herself as she doesn't get it and get it on target just about every time. So still, just a freshman, a good work in progress, and if she could take a step up for the Statesman team, their offense would look pretty dang good. As Navarro, great poke tackle, will send one up for her to run after again. Fellaini trying to beat Garcia, who plays it back to Barnhart, who swings it, and the wind's blowing this one out of play. Good work by Navarro, gets the Statesman a throw-in in their attacking end with 5 minutes to go. Davies has it poked off her boot, but it comes to Cougar Fountain. No backspin would ever keep that one in bounds, so goal kick coming up. Couple late subs per side. Out comes Moxley as well as number 2 Lauren North. Replaced by Lexi Wapplehorse, the junior 5'6" from Lebanon, Missouri, for Moxley. And setting up in the back end again is, for the first time, Kayla Wersch, the junior 5'9" from Danville, California. Well, for the Statesmen, out comes Brittany Seaverson, replaced by number 9 Shaytel Nieto, the senior 5'2" from Kansas City, Kansas. Now on the left-hand side, as Caitlin Fellaini has played the entire game on this right-hand striking position. Just haven't quite found someone who can link up with her since they've changed formation just about a couple games ago. It started with the Central Methodist one, where they went to 5 at the back instead of more traditional 4-3-3, instead a 5-3-2, as Parami gets in front of it again. Played back. Cougar Fountain keeps it rolling towards the Statesman side. Navarro twists and turns. A couple seconds for Ganley to think about it. Plays one through space. Knocked up the other way by Reed. Fountain tried to swing at it, but she earns a throw, as Wapplehorse couldn't handle it. Standing up is Niles, trying to keep it away from Hogue. She rolled it out wide. This is to Trinity Jones. Trinity Jones can't cut it back on her left foot. Henderson was in the middle, and great defensive work made by the Statesman. I believe it was Ganley, the last defender back, and as Trinity Jones tried to cut it on her left foot, drive a goal and score, Ganley knocked it away. She might have succeeded if she had gone out wide and blasted away with the right, but it goes out for the third corner kick of the match for Mid-America. 2:40 to go. It's coming from the far side, so it's going to have a lot more pace coming into it. A couple players crowding Hamilton. Served up beautifully. Headed off by number 23, Olivia Hogue, but it's up and over for a goal kick. Touchdown. Picking up Wapplehorse. And they'll play it back to Villa Gomez, who's played this whole half, moving from attacker back towards central defensive midfielder. She's now the one that is sitting on top of the 3 defenders. Parami had her touch. Got a benefit of it touching the referee. Back, Navarro will play it to Caitlin Fellaini. It might be 3-on-2 here for the Statesmen. It's Fellaini gets it. Reinforcements coming back for the Navy and Red team of the Pioneers, and Fellaini plays it off of Ruiz anyway, but it's coming back to Fellaini. McClendon. Parami, Parrish has room on that left side. They're going to try and sneak it through to Nieto, who loses the headband in the win. Parrish waiting to see what develops, and it'll go off her and out for a throw-in for the Pioneers. Great work by Parrish, and she gets around 2 defenders, looking to get in towards Nieto. Played it over the wrong shoulder. She was breaking down the sideline instead of towards the box. And this will be picked up on the far side. And Niles gets a poke, and the referee is saying get up to the down player for Mid-America. So Kathy Niles timed her challenge to perfection. Navarro trying to win the ball back, can't. Davies can't quite poke at 3. It was Hogue on that right side who went down on the challenge from Niles, but the referee wasn't buying it. We're down to 30 seconds to go in a pretty entertaining first half here at Drost Field. Played behind Jones. Parrish thought about stepping up. Now will pressure. Wins the ball, and it will roll out for a throw-in, and that should almost do it for the first half. 15 seconds to go. And that will be it as a case. A couple players off on the far side, and it's out of play again. And it is halftime here at Dross Field. Entertaining match between the Statesmen and Mid-America. And the Statesmen standing tall to a team that is receiving votes in the NAIA coaches poll. They conceded the first goal, drew it even again just a few seconds later, but then it was Mid-America who were able to pounce on a free kick ball to take a 2-1 lead heading into halftime break. We have 14 minutes on the board for halftime. 15, I should say, and about 14 we'll be back with the first half stats and a little recap and some look at Around the Grounds. I'm Justin Burtis. We'll see you after the halftime break. And welcome back to Oskaloosa, Iowa, everyone. Justin Bird is here on this Sunday. Sunny and clear, but very cold and windy Saturday. A 2-1 score in favor of the visiting Mid-American Nazarene Pioneers against the William Penn Statesmen. Shots in the first frame, 10-4 on for the visitors, 7-3 on target for William Penn. 2 fouls for Mid-America to 8 for the Statesmen, and 2 saves for each goalie. Stat-wise, individually, we'll look at Mid-America first. A shot for Rachel Slack, a shot for Villa Gomez, 2 shots for Moxley, 2-2 on for Garcia, 1 in for Briley Johnson, as well as Sanchez, 1 shot for Gardhart and Hogue. Meanwhile, for the Statesmen, 2 shots, 1 on for Iris Navarro, 1 shot and an assist for Bella Parami, 2 shots, 2 on, and a goal for Zoe Ganley, a shot for Kuga Fountain and Graham, and that rounds it out for the Statesmen, who are now going right to left against the wind here in this second half. Meanwhile, it is Mid-American Nazarene who are coming out strong here to start. They have earned their 4th corner kick of the match. CK count was 3-3 in the first half. So we'll see how that shapes out in the second. And it's the Pioneers going with the wind from left to right. They are in the blue with the red stripes in the front. The Statesmen in the all-white. Hamilton is in all red. She is standing on the goal line as Villa Gomez looks to serve this one into the box. Punts it deep across the goal line over a couple heads. Arriving late and scoring are the Pioneers, and a great cross that is finally put away by Brianna Reed. Arriving late from the far side, she benefits from a couple players missing, and Brianna Reed, off the corner kick from Villa Gomez, gets the goal to make it 3-1 in just 12 seconds of action. Brianna Reed picks up her first goal of the year, first points as well. The assist, the 4th of the season for Villa Gomez, give her 6 points. The Statesmen suddenly on the back heel just like that. They had played a pretty good first half. Each team had a number of chances. Yes, I would say it was Mid-American that had the better of the play for the last 15 minutes or so. But the Statesmen had played pretty well into the game and had kept pace with the Pioneers. But a set piece does them in yet again. That is the second goal that they've allowed from a design play, as that one went over everyone. And eventually is put home as Slack picks it up. Plays it, shot is going wide. Hamilton wisely doesn't touch it. Changing goal on the other end as well is number 1, Maria Gutierrez, the freshman 5'3", out of Spain, town of Leon. Getting the nod for the second half here for the Pioneers. She is making her 3rd start. She's allowed 2 goals and has made 14 saves on the season. As Sarah Parrish is back up top with Caitlin Fellaini, trying to get some offense going. Parami along with Navarro and Erica Tamman there. Morgan McClendon is the 3rd midfielder with Niles, Ganley, Kuga Fountain, and Davies in there for the Statesmen. Throwing, though, going to the Pioneers. And they've got their forward trio back out to start as Moxley's chasing this. Ganley plays it away from her, along with Garcia and Villa Gomez on the far side. Briley Johnson is back in, along with Slack, and taking the throw in is Lauren North. Gladhart is back in on the far side, and the back 3 has remained the same as Niles kicks this one up. Takes a deflection off of, this is 14 Garcia, won by Fellaini. Parami takes a peek, sends it towards Iris Navarro. It's the wrong shoulder, but the wind will bring it back to number 8. Plays it a little long, and the flag for a foul has gone up on the far side against Navarro. Maybe a handball infraction as the ball bounced high up into her. Davies can't make the tackle. Here's Garcia, forced back by Kuga Fountain. Great step by Navarro, wins the ball. Long through ball comes to the feet of Sierra Parrish, stops, thinks about her options, tries to play it around a player. Deflection goes to Fellaini, plays it back to Parrish, who hesitated for a second and was a little late in arriving to the ball, and that's where you want Sierra Parrish to keep running. If she wins that and makes a move, it's suddenly 2-on-2 or 2-on-1 as Ganley will play it out wide to Davies instead of going back to Hamilton. Little combination play from McClendon, gets back to Davies, keeps it in, but no one's home over on the far side. Garcia to the feet of Moxley. And this is North. North rolls it, and no one's going to be there, so it will roll out for a goal kick. Zoe Ganley will set it up on the top of the 6-yard box. And we'll see what the Statesmen can do to get back into this one. I'm sure they had a bit of change in the halftime break to try and get some more numbers going forward because they were, as I said, kind of equal with Mid-American for the first 20 minutes or so. And they've been able to chain a couple passes together, but just not been able to time the final attack right. So we'll see what they change. And now it might have to change again, down 2 goals, where for Mid-America, you can see that they are trying the possession-based attack as well. And with the rested front 3 ready to go for the second half, I'm sure that they are going to be trying to thread balls on the ground through the defense to really open up this back 5 and see if they can put this one away and escape Oskaloosa with a big win as North stands over this one after the foul. Or excuse me, it's 5. Slack puts it towards goal, and it's easily put into the chest of Vanessa Hamilton, who was just a step off her line and in good positioning. And she punts it, takes a hop. Fellaini, good touch. McClendon got it over to Iris Navarro. Here's Fellaini making a long run, trying to get some open space. It curled away from her. She's still in hot pursuit. Played back to the new goalie, and heading it out of play will be Gutierrez. No, it stayed in. Looked like she just smacked that one towards the sideline. And now it is out of play on the far side. Bouncing. Put him in the air by North. It won't fall for Garcia. And Tam has hit it out of play here on the near side, so the throw-in will come to where the referee is. Already, Statesmen struggling to deal with the wind a little bit as they are kicking into it, as compared to the first half where they were going with it. So they might have to try and thread things on the ground even more than normal. Just running up with it will be Reed. Off one head, deflected towards goal. Hamilton, right on the end line, picks it up. And she will hold on, wait, clutch, and kicking it straight into Garcia. Garcia rolls it out to Villagomez. Hamilton scrambling backwards, shot coming on, and she's right there to cover it. Good save by Hamilton, but a poor kick, and Garcia is shadowing right as close as she can get, but Hamilton gets a good kick on it this time, and actually led Davies right to the ball. The Australian couldn't get it to Navarro, so we'll play it back with the Pioneers as Tam tries to step up. Can't. It's played right back over to the spot she vacated. She'll switch with Kathy Niles. It won't matter as it's out of play. Bella Parami wins another throw-in for the Statesmen. And now Fellaini on a missed tackle. Almost was able to sneak it through to Iris Navarro, but alert defense from Garcia. And it's rolling all the way over to his near side and kicked out by Ganley for a Pioneer throw. See if Iris Navarro starts essentially becoming a third forward as the Statesmen search for another goal. As she showed in the last game against Mount Mercy, she can time runs off the back line pretty well. And with 3 defenders in the back, as Mid-America throws it in, Niles wins the header. There are opportunities to break, but you also have to be ready on the other side as Tam wins the ball. Parami looking to bring it down, takes it over herself. Near side, put through the legs of Parrish, and a foul is brought down was Moxley. .36:04 remaining in this second half. 2 options. It's Garcia, but it will be Slack who jumps over it. So the left foot of Garcia curling it in towards goal. Hamilton jumps, bobbles loose, and she's jocked on top of it. Hamilton had it in the midst, let it go right through her midsection, and she falls on top as it was dangerously laying there in the box for Gladhart to try and poke past Hamilton, but Vanessa Hamilton does enough. Keeps it from being 4-1. Now the Statesmen have Maddie Graham set to come back in as Navarro serves one up, and the wind not helping her there, and actually the ball kept going past Fellaini. Gutierrez rolls it out to this near side. Off we go again. Garcia, through ball that's not going to get anyone, and Hamilton will wait for it on the edge of the area and pick it up. Graham will probably replace McClendon. Parrish tried to knock it on to Erica Tam. Couldn't roll it enough. Here comes Moxley, steaming ahead and played it through the middle. Bad touch from Ganley. Promi bails her out, but still Pioneers possess, but not being able to hold on to it for long enough is North, and she's hit it out of play this time off the attempted clears from Kathy Niles. It'll actually be Sierra Parrish coming off. So maybe that puts Parami a little farther up in the formation as she hits that one out of play. Maybe give her a chance to create some offense. Great little cutback made by Garcia. Gets it to Moxley. Navarro can't make the tackle. Moxley! It's up and over. Getting those two, Garcia and Moxley, linking up, and it generates a shot, but they can't bring it down as that one, Moxley drove a little too far under the ball and scooped it up, which resulted in the shot going over the net. But now she's got it again. Trying to get one past Cougar Fountain, who was all over and covering Garcia. Good work by 17 Cougar Fountain, who is a hard worker on this team. Both her, Ganley, and Niles, I think combined, have missed not a lot of time in terms of being subbed off. They are standards in this lineup as Fellaini picks the pocket there of Slack. It's 3-on-4 of the Statesman. Navarro trying to thread the needle. Fellaini's chasing after it, and it's sent out of play on this near side unless Garcia can save it. No, she can't. And the Statesman, good job winning a tackle in the midfield. They're off to the races. Just couldn't quite lay it in as they would like. But Erica Tam comes up to take a throw in deep in the final third. To Bella Parami. Davies waiting. Gets one piece off her head. That will go out. It's headed towards the touchline on the far side. Throw in going against Davies. Did she keep it in? No, she was able to keep it in. The referee on the far side had the flag out pointing from left to right. Instead, it was kept in by the Nostrum. That one played right to Slack in the black headband. Via Gomez dispossessed. Cougar Fountain stepping up into the play. The defender wanting to keep the offense going. Down, though, is number 9. Still the Statesman play on. The referee, as that one is going the wrong way from Navarro, will finally stop play, and the trainer will come out to take a look at Via Gomez as she is still down there on the field. The attacking side for the Statesman, as she was trying to shield the ball and turn, and Cougar Fountain came from behind, poked the ball, and as number 17 kept going, took down Via Gomez. So no foul, no intent there. And we'll hope that she is okay. So it looks like Brianna Welcome is going to potentially come in for the Statesman. She has her warm-up penny off. We'll have to see if Via Gomez needs a sub or not. Clock is stopped with 32 seconds. Or 32 minutes, I should say, not 32 seconds. That would have been one of the shortest halves in soccer history. And let's see if we can take a look what is going on around the conference. She is up and moving on her own accord, which is good to see, but it looks like she is coming out for the time being. And so the Pioneers will play it back to the Statesmen, who will get things underway. A lot of the time saying they start at 1. It looks like most of the rest of the conference will get underway later in the day, as at the moment no scores for any teams playing in the Heart of America Athletic Conference. Mount Mercy and Graceland, the next one up, starting at 3:30. And so, sub here, Via Gomez coming back in. She's still gripping her right shoulder with her left arm, but she is back into the contest, so that's good. She has the light green headband on over on the far side. Moxley plays it. Fellaini can't make the interception. And now Via Gomez turning, trying to get past Cougar Fountain, who'll do the prudent thing and put it out of play. Statesman has yet to get a shot since about 20 minutes to go in the first half. This is Moxley lining up the left foot. Moxley! Hamilton falling from her left to right makes the save, and another chance for 10 in blue. Not enough pace, as again, as she was trying to take the shot, she wasn't quite stable enough to really put any power behind it, so it turns into a soft chip that Hamilton's able to save. But second chance for Moxley here in this half, in as many minutes, as it was Davies who came off. Number 15, Brianna Welcome, the junior 5'8" from Carroll Stream, Illinois, into the contest, as she now tries to present herself open for Cougar Fountain. This one off the touch of Via Gomez. Gladhart coming forward. Chip right back up over the top to her. Hamilton's got it all the way. Another sub for William Penn as well. Johnson picks it up. Can't poke it through. Ganley has to put it out of play. Sub will still have to wait, as Mid-American Nazarene is certainly dialing up the pressure so far in this first 15 minutes of the second half. as they've got all the chances. As this one thrown in off of Ganley, the ref has to make a little dodge. Now can the Statesman break? Here's Bella Parami dribbling, trying to find space. Takes a deflection that benefits her. She's able to get it again. Wants to switch sides, which has turned into a dangerous prospect here with the win, as that one pushed back towards midfield. Ganley heads it, and Hamilton will take that. We'll look to hit it deep. Good kick. It takes a Statesman bounce, but sent right back towards Hamilton. She'll do it again. 4 shots now for Moxley and Maria Garcia. Game highs for either side, as Parami puts it over the defender, number 14, Ana Sanchez Garcia. And they'll play it from near to far side. Off ahead, here comes Moxley, battle against Kathy Niles. And it will be throw-in for the Pioneers. It's number 20, Nicole Lancaster, sophomore from Olathe, Kansas, who stands 5'3", who's set to come in for the Statesman at the next chance. She's hopping around over on the far side, trying to stay warm. Literally and figuratively over the top for Caitlin Fellaini. Fellaini measuring up the goalie, puts it on the right foot. Fellaini looking to get one back, and it's a diving save made by Gutierrez, who was well off her line. And Fellaini first thought maybe she could chip it over the goalie, then put it around the defender, tried to get the right-footed shot and sneak it into the near post. But Gutierrez, a solid dive. She comes up with her first save, but a great chance for the Statesman. But here comes a better chance here for the Pioneers. Gladhart lets it go, and it rolls softly to Hamilton. Up and down action with a chance at each end, but Gladhart couldn't get a lot of pace on that one. The Statesmen are doing a good job. Even though they've given up a couple set-piece goals, they have not given these front three some great scoring opportunities, as Villagomez has a chance to cross it. Hamilton dives across and makes it a good snag before Moxley can clean up behind her. Isabella Davies looking to return as well, as the Statesmen have yet to get a chance to score, or to sub, I should say. But again, these front three have had some chances for Mid-America, but they haven't been able to get anything powerful in towards Hamilton. So despite a couple soft coverages, great work by the Statesmen to force shots that aren't grade A quality chances. That gives Hamilton a chance to make a comfortable save instead of being under siege in this contest, which is about halfway through the second half. Garcia touches it back. This is Briley Johnson. This will be 2-0. Shirley now. Villagomez makes it 4-1. Great through ball from Johnson as the back line got caught out of position, and two options. Villagomez could have shot it or passed it to Moxley, who would have had an open net. But number 9 wants to prove that despite the short injury, she's A-OK. Powerful shot with the right boot. And with 26 minutes to go, it's Pioneers 4, Statesman 1. Villagomez, her second goal of the year. 7 points. Johnson picks up her second assist, give her 10 points on the year. As Ganley puts it up into the sky, Fellaini was running. Normally it would have fallen for her, but blown backwards, and Iris Navarro picks it up. Dances around Reed, lays it off. Long run for Davies. She can't get there in time, but Gladhart puts it out of play for Statesman Fro. As Lancaster in for McClendon. Davies takes out Brianna Welcome. And a lot of work to do here for William Penn to get back into this one. That one, Navarro looking for a corner, was still in, but Gladhart played it out of bounds. Another throw in for the Statesmen. Lawn over everyone as Parami was waiting at the top of the 6, but it curled away from her. Dangerous looking ball, but it all goes for naught. And Gutierrez will get a chance to knock it away. And one imagines what would have happened if Fellaini could have put that one away. What the momentum for the Statesmen would have looked like. With, instead of being down 3, down only 1. Navarro can't get it. Lancaster chasing. Here's Villa Gomez. Good step up by Cougar Fountain. Ganley will finish it off. Fellaini backtracking a little bit. Rolls away from Parami. Moxley. Good little 1-2 combination. The third part of that passing sequence would have seen it go to Maria Garcia, but a good read by the Statesman back line. Keep it away from her, but a throw-in for the visitors, who have 3 subs coming on. Villa Gomez coming out. Looks like a frontline line change here as all 3, 9, 10, 11 are out. Moxley, Maria Garcia, and Villa Gomez replaced by 23, and that's Olivia Hogue. Number 15, that's Lyric Henderson. And in the blue headband on the far side, standing by Isabella Davies, is number 22, and that's Lexi Wappelhorst. Navarro played it forward, but not enough in the direction of Fellaini. Henderson wanted to go around Cougar Fountain, but couldn't. Fellaini touched it, but Parami was going the wrong way. Be off of North. Throw in for the Statesmen, who have also brought on number 24, Madison Amaro, the senior 5'6" from Yuba City, California. Yes, into the back line as Kathy Niles has made way. Driving through the middle, finally disrupted, but getting out wide. That's Alyssa Grardhart, and finally knocked away. And Cougar Fountain off to the races on the far side. And Gladhart made a nice run, dispossessed at the moment of truth, but the Statesmen have the throw-in, and out comes Maddie Graham, replaced by number 2, that's Summer Cassidy, the sophomore 5'4" from Kyu, Hawaii. Fountain looking to win a 50-50 ball, loses out to Wappelhorse, leads it away. This is Henderson, left foot is off the side netting, and it will be a goal kick as Hamilton didn't get a touch on it. Good run, though, from Lyric Henderson, who is still searching for her first goal of the year. 12th appearance, no points for number 15 in blue. Last year between these two teams, Savannah Moxley had a goal just in the second minute. Alana Castaneda in the 53rd minute. Maria Garcia twice in the 60th and 66th minute. And Hannah Benedict scored in the 75th minute to make it a 5-0 win for Mid-America. As that one served up, the flag has stayed down, and the attempted shot made by Gladhart, she couldn't get much on it because Davies was running stride for stride with her, but a good-looking ball. And eventually at the end, Hamilton gets to it first as Parami can't split 2 defenders and she's dispossessed. Statesman had Tori Tinio, as that one is kicked off of Ganley, throw-in for the Pioneers, and Ashley Brooker with 2 shots each. Only 1 shot on in that contest, so they've played better against Mid-America this year. The scoreline is similar. It sits at 4-1. The Statesmen do have gold compared to last year, where they were shut out 5-0. Wand throw-in off the head of Amaro, and coming back to help out is Bella Parami. Boots up the sideline. Fellaini can't get in front of it. Parami also can't follow up. Slack sees it go on a play. Referee thinking about it and gives it to the visitors. This team came oh so close last year, did Mid-America. Getting to face Central Methodist in the Hart tournament, losing to them 0-1 in a hard game at home. I'm sure they're looking to get a little vengeance for on the season, as they will finish the year at home to Central Methodist, as Brianna Roberts returns to Statesman, taking off Caitlin Fellaini, and off on the far side is Gladhart for Mid-America, as Tam sees it go off her chest. Johnson puts one that Cassidy heads away. Amaro with a slide, had the ball. Good spin move by Johnson. It will be a throw-in.
Ready to set record time at the dealership? Line with Auto Trader. Do your paper
So I believe
financing options and a trade-in value all online. To get a monthly payment based on your information,
it is number
save time at the dealership.
13 Trinity Jones back in for the Pioneers over on the far side.
Your deal with Auto
As here comes Parami to chase this one. Knocked to Reed, played it back to Slack. Lancaster got it to Navarro. Almost left it dangerously for someone in blue to take over, but Lancaster now plays it away, but away too far out of the reach of Erica Tam. And you can see how perhaps the wind is changing, so Statesmen can't just kick it up and deep. And so they have been hemmed in this entire half, as out comes number 12, Briley Johnson, as well as Lauren North, number 2. Now number 13, Trinity Jones back in, as well as number 24, Mekrez Kenya, the junior 410 from Olathe, Kansas. So that must, as Amaro defending here against Wapplehorst, who gets touched, goes down, and it will be a goal kick.
Don't worry, Sigourney Body Shop can fix it so it'll look good as new. Sigourney Body Shop's team of skilled professionals will use the latest technology to get your vehicle looking great. All makes and models are welcome. Free written estimates, insurance work, all work guaranteed.
Bouncing out of play, so it will be a Pioneer throw.
Sigourney Body Shop, 210 Clark Street in Sigourney.
I believe it's Kayla Wersch, the junior, who's in on the far side. Yes, it's 8. It was hard to tell at first, as it looked like a 1 and then something, but it is an 8. This is Henderson playing it back, and a bit of a miscue there from Slack. She's not had many, but gives it up. Shaytel Nieto, who's back into the game, trying to get it to Roberts, and cannot do so. So we approach the final third of this game. Mid-America, after this one, will have their last 2 road games at number 13 Benedictine and away to Mount Mercy before their final 2 home games of the year against Grandview and Central Methodist. So a big win against the Statesmen and a big win against Benedictine might just see them get ranked and sitting pretty in that probably potentially winner take all, though Central Methodist, if they keep winning, will secure that title in the women as well as the men, as they look to do the double in terms of both teams, as Roberts fighting hard for the ball on the far side, still fighting off a challenge from Wersch, played back towards her and she missed it. Right in is Tam. They've lost track of the ball. It's actually behind Trinity Jones. She recognized that first, and it's off of Tam for a throw-in to the Pioneers. Statesmen after this will go 2 on the road, 2 at home. And it'll be away, home, home, away. So that will be a foul against Amaro. She was entangled with Wapplehorst. Actually, it goes against number 22 in blue and red. free kick to the Statesmen. Clark will be the next game. That is on the 16th, away in Dubuque. 5:30 start for the women. Then the homecoming weekend, October 19th, 11 a.m. start time against Graceland. And the final home game of the year, Senior Day, October 26th, 1 p.m. against Evangel, before going on the road to take on Missouri Valley in the final game of the regular season, as there's a swing and a miss by Lancaster. Gets back up, pressuring Waffle Horse, who gets it to Rachel Slack. She's been strong all game. Takes the back pass, tries to send it through the middle. Cougar Fountain stabs it out. Brianna Welcome getting set to check back in for William Penn as well, as Nieto's running back to try and do some defense against Wersch. Andrea Ruiz has done her job along with Garcia and Brianna Reed for most of the contest. They gave up only one chance to Caitlin Fellaini, which she couldn't finish, which would have made it a 3-2 game at the time, and then it was essentially the next drive down the field that the Pioneers ended up scoring on the corner kick. Kansas State's been rallying and get something back on the board as Lancaster not on the same page as Shaytel Nieto. Ganley's trying to direct out where everyone's going. She opened up a door. Now she closes it off. Trinity Jones making a run on the near side. Instead, it's played back to Slack. Kenya throws it into the penalty area. Foot race for the ball. Throw in to Mid-America. Deep in the final third for William Penn. 4 corner kicks to 3 by my count. Turning, Henderson. Referee watches it go past him. Cassidy sticks a leg out and actually helps out the Pioneers as that one goes to the far side, and Wersch put over the defense, but Hamilton's there. 2 subs now for William Penn. Welcome, and can't quite make out the other player as of the moment. Isabella Davies turning with 2 defenders on her. Cuts back, goes the other way. Knocked off of her foot and out of bounds. Don't forget that the men's game is to follow. We'll have about a 30-minute break between those as a foul will get called against Cougar Fountain for a push in the back. So free kick right near the far touchline. 6 in a row to cross the 18-yard line. Service, low, drive, and wide of the net. It was Rachel Slack who tried to get something for anyone to chase, but she went for goal instead and put it wide. And so in comes Brianna Welcome, taking out Zoe Ganley. And with Lancaster coming out, McClendon comes back in. So 15 and 12 in, replacing 13 and 20. Parami chasing. He tries to force a turnover, but it's rolled along. Amaro has to put it out of play. Right in front of the brave fans who've come out to see this one in person despite the cold weather and the wind. They're all bundled up down there watching this one as Tam misses on the first challenge. 50-50 call, and the Statesmen get the benefit of the doubt as that one will go off of Hogue last. Another sub for William Penn as Isabella Davies is going to the bench. And this looks like it will be Natalia Lopez, number 29, into the contest. Natalia, freshman 5'3", out of Las Vegas, Nevada. That foul will go against Parami and perhaps Tam in the midfield, taking down Slack. who's telling Garcia to play it backwards. Now she rethinks. Takes a short, prudent pass. Summer Cassidy, good strong challenge, wins the ball. And Nieto gets it to Parami. Roberts can't follow up. Nieto gets it again. Looking to get it to the sub for the Statesman, but mishandled the pass towards Lopez. And a miss by Wapplehorse gives it back to the Statesman. Cassidy just pokes it deep. Attempted run by Ana Sanchez Garcia. Makes the pass into Quina. Now on the far side, making the run is Wersch. Puts it into the area. And easily dealt with. And Welcome watches it, as well as Hamilton, as it goes up and out of play. Statesmen have had only one shot, one on here in the second half, as they have not been able to get much going from right to left. It has been all Mid-America here in the second half. The Statesmen couldn't find a way to close it up when they were going with the wind. They almost were able to get one due to Caitlin Fellaini. Can Bella Parami have something with Roberts running to her left? Puts it up over and into the box, which means it'll be grabbed by Gutierrez, who restarts quickly. McClendon. And the referee looking on as McClendon made a push. Play continues on, and slowly getting up is Trinity Jones. I have three subs coming in from Mid-America. Brittany Severson coming in for the Statesman to take out Bella Parami. Changing the back three for Mid-America. 7, 5, and 3 out. Replaced by Lauren North, Savannah Moxley, and Briley Johnson back into the contest. So Moxley and North will take up roles on the backside, along with Garcia. And we'll let everyone else try and get some offense as a foul will go against the Statesman. Amaro pleading her case. She's not going to hear it from the referee. And she's told to go back away from the ball. Standing over it is Johnson. Puts the right-footed ball straight onto the foot of Summer Cassidy. Sent back in, that time by Sana Sanchez Garcia. And now, a little time and space for McClendon. Off a leg, McClendon trying to follow up, and Nieto couldn't get there either. One more sub for the Statesmen, who are trying to get some experience, down 3 goals and only 6:45 to go. That one going to outrun Trinity Jones here on the near side. It'll be Lillian Kuga Fountain who comes to the bench. Replaced by number 25, that's Cheyenne Brock, a freshman 5'8" out of Mont Vista, Colorado. That shot goes past Hamilton, who made a bad read. Goodness me, from way downtown. It's a goal for Kayla Wersch, and that one benefited from the wind. It was going wide, and it was pushed back in. Hamilton thought it was going wide, which is why she was a little slow to react, and it curled right around her and into the back of the net to make it 5-1 in favor of Mid-America. Kayla Wersch picks up her first goal of the season, first 2 points. And it just was up there, and nature did the rest. What looks like just an attempted shot on goal turns into a fabulous effort for number 8. And the Pioneers now running away with it here on Dross Field, as that one will go out of play. Statesman will get the throw in with Amaro going. Off of Tam. Good work to keep it in play, but now it comes to Hogue. Plays it up off of Cassidy. Addison Blum will come back in to replace Vanessa Hamilton in goal. And it looks like number 5, Oria Mega, the freshman 5'7" from Opelousas, Louisiana, will enter the contest as well. A goal each from Brianna Reed, Kayla Wersch, Villa Gomez, Garcia, and Johnson have given this a 5-1 advantage with under 5 minutes to go here for Mid-America. The response from the Statesmen, courtesy of Zoe Ganley in the first half. Caitlin Fellaini with the second best option of the game. This is the goal scorer, Wersch, driving and will earn the 5th corner kick of the game for Mid-America. Subs will have to wait. And taking it will be Briley Johnson. She's trying to get the corner flag out of her face as the wind is blowing it straight towards her. But she's got it on the spot. Ready, serves it up. Confusion, it's through everyone. And rolling out for a goal kick, and this will allow subs to come in as Blom and Maega will replace Hamilton and Erica Tam. Blom with a kick that goes short and a foul. Cassidy and Mega in there, taking down Owaplehorst, and so a free kick. Make it 24 yards or thereabouts outside of goal, closer to this near post for us. Johnson wants someone else to take it. Garcia's moving away, and standing over it will be Lexi Waplehorst, the junior, wearing number 22 with 3 in the wall for the Statesman as Blom directs some traffic. Final 2 minutes and change here in this contest. Here comes the movement. Here comes the surface. It's straight to Severson, but right back to Waplehurst. Can't reload. Maega goes down. Foul called, and the Statesman will let everyone get set and take it slowly as Amaro now backs up and looks to kick it down the field. Straight to Garcia, right off her chest. Throwing going right to left. After a couple Statesman passes, it finds its way to Waplehorst again. Played it toward Maega. Good step through by Trinity Jones. Option to her left. Chips it over. This could result in good things for the Mid-America Pioneers, but it will be offside by the near side official. As making the run in was Olivia Hogue, but on the far side, Wersch was on the bad side of the shoulder of the Statesman defenders before the ball was played in. Pass taken up by Kenya. Down the middle, Johnson keeps it going for Waplehorst, but Brianna Welcome's there. Shielding. Now picks it up because she realizes it's not going to roll out. It'll be a throw-in for Mid-America. Depending upon how results hold out around the other games here on this Saturday, just about everyone else playing, only I think one game tomorrow. Central Methodist sits atop the standings at 6-0 in the Heart. Mid-America, though, right behind them. They will improve to 10-3 overall, 6-1 in Heart play. as this one put in and stabbed away by Cassidy with 30 seconds to go. Meanwhile, the Statesmen will drop to 6 and 8 overall as Blom will get to that one. And 1 and 6 in conference play. And depending upon who wins, that would leave them on pretty much life support as they would look to try and pick up a couple games to sneak into the conference tournament. As there are 4 teams with 5 wins or more, the rest have 2. But we'll have to see how other results hold and how the rest of their schedule plays out. 5-1, your final score here in Oskaloosa. Your final stats on the day. For Mid-America, 23 shots, 14 on, 5 corner kicks. They had 4 assists, 3 fouls, and 3 saves made between their 2 goalies. For the Statesmen, 8 shots, 4 on. 13 fouls, 5 goals allowed, 9 saves made between Hamilton and Blom. Individually, 2 shots, 1 on for Rachel Slack, a shot and a goal for Brianna Reed. Same for Wersch. 4 shots, 3 on, a goal and 2 assists. Great day for Olivia Villagomez. 4 shots, 1 on, and assist for Savannah Moxley. 4 shots on and a goal for Maria Garcia. 1 shot in the net for Briley Johnson. A shot each for Anna Sanchez, and Lyric Henderson. 3 shots, 2 on for Alyssa Gladhart. For the Statesmen, they had 2 shots, 1 on from Iris Navarro. A shot and assist from Bella Parami. 2 shots, 1 on and a goal for Zoe Ganley. A shot on for Caitlin Fellaini that she just missed on a breakaway. And the final shot coming from Maddie Graham. That will do it here for this women's game. Again, the men's game to follow. We'll see if head coach Jamie Highcock can make his way up to the booth, so stay with us for a few minutes. If not, then switch on over to the men's stream where we will continue the broadcast there. I'm Justin Burtis. Be back in a couple minutes.